Check that out, all OEM. Bro, no! Welcome back to another episode of vTuned. So in the last episode, we repaired the apron and got the radiator support painted. Now it's time to go ahead and reinstall everything and get this front end back to OEM. All right, so the first thing I want to go ahead and do is get all the wiring back in its original place. And a lot of people always ask, how do you remember where everything goes? It's really quite simple. Usually there's clips and there's holes. All right, guys, another little pro tip for you guys. Every time you're working around grounds and you just recently did some paint work, always make sure to grab you a little bit of sandpaper and sand the area where the ground goes, just so you don't have any problems. No check engine lights or anything. All right, so we got everything back together over here. Everything looks really nice. Now we need to go ahead and reinstall this radiator support. All right, so I got the radiator support on. I put all the accessories on there. And if you're wondering why the AC condenser is off, it's because it was bad. You can see right here, I'm guessing it bent it. So I have a new one of those on order. Probably should be here next week. And also, we can't start the car because of the oil cooler, so we're still waiting on that. And the oil cooler lines. And we also need a new bracket. All right, so while we're waiting on those parts, I want to go ahead and get started with the roof replace. First thing I want to do is get this car all taped off and get everything protected so when I'm grinding and cutting, nothing gets damaged. Got the car all taped up. We tape every inch of this car just so when we're grinding and we're cutting, nothing gets on it. We also just use this plastic. Now we're going to use these special blankets to put over everything else just to protect the paint and everything else underneath. So we got everything taped off, everything is nice and protected. Now we're gonna go ahead and start on this roof. I've never replaced the roof before, so this is gonna be a pretty awesome experience, but I think it's pretty simple. All it is right here, there's spot welds that go along here, and then there's just a seam right here. I'm guessing it's welded from the factory. So the first thing I wanna do is go ahead and get all this glue off that holds the windshield on with a wire wheel. All right, and always make sure you wear gloves when you're using a wire wheel because these wires will fly out and go right through your hand. And you also want to wear a respirator. All right, so we got all the glue off with the wire wheel and it exposed all the spot welds all along here and they go all along over there. So now I got my drill and let's start drilling them all out. so we got all the spot welds drilled out. Now we need to go ahead and start cutting the roof. Right here, there's a seam. I don't know why they did it like this. On most cars, there's usually a seam like it goes like this, and then there's spot welds usually right here. But I guess Chrysler wanted to be different, so it makes my job harder. So I hate this car. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's get this thing cut off. Alright, so we made the cut right here. Now I want to take this piece off because it's really weird how this roof is put on here. I don't really understand what they were thinking when they were making this. So let's go ahead and take this piece off and see what's going on under here. We made all the cuts, now it's time to just All right, so we got this section off. Now let's go ahead and take the roof off. We got all the spot welds chiseled off. Now let's take off the roof. Oh snap, convertible Hellcat. All right guys, so that's a wrap for today's video. We did a lot of work. We got the front end put together, and then we took off the roof and this A-pillar. You might be wondering why we're not putting on the new roof. Well, the dealership actually can't get this roof for another 3 months. So actually we're looking for probably a used one. All right guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and drop a like. Peace.